Guys, welcome to this video. I'm going to do a chat with Tamsin. Tamsin is one of the best people I know, really. And we're going to Kona together, but I thought I'd give a little bit of an introduction to this video first because we kind of sat down the other day, had a Zoom call because Tamsin lives in New Zealand and I'm here in Australia. So we sat down on a Zoom call, went through why we're going to Kona, the whole context of Kona and Tamsin qualifying. I'm going to go support her. So just as like an introduction to this video, we're going to talk about Kona and follow along because Tamsin's amazing. And I can't wait to go to Hawaii in October, document the whole thing, make as much content as physically possible. That is the goal. And if you want to hear more from Tamsin, obviously you're about to watch this, but yeah, comment below, message us, and I'm excited for you to watch it. Enjoy.
Hi guys, welcome. This is Tamsin. I'm Julia.
Hey guys.
We're going to yap about Kona and the process of going to Kona because I'm going to Kona with Tamsin, which is crazy.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
And
I'm
we're
so
less than 2
excited.
months out. So let's yap about it, shall we? I'm excited.
How excited are you?
I don't think it's really hit me that we're going. I'm just like, oh
Same.
yeah, we're going to Kona, but I don't know. It hasn't hit me really.
Have you ever been to Hawaii before, hey?
No, I've never gone out
Oh.
of the furthest I've gone is like Fiji, Tonga,
Oh my God, see,
Samoa,
I get to
New
take your
Zealand.
like proper international virginity.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared
This
for the
is cool.
flight.
Nah, you'll be sweet. You'll just sleep.
Hope so. Literally hope
Put
so.
the glasses on. You'll be fine.
Yes, I'm actually going to bring the eye mask. Like I actually will.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so should we tell the people what Kona is?
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So Kona is the Ironman World Champs, basically. So
Mhm.
it's an Ironman event. So your 3.8K kilometer swim in the beautiful reefs of Kona, Hawaii, and then a 180-kilometer bike ride along the Queen K, which is like volcanic terrain, black volcanic rock everywhere. It's very warm, very beautiful.
Mhm.
And then a 42.2-kilometer run off the bike, which is a bit
Yeah.
of fun. Yeah. So
So
World
fun.
Champs is fun. So
So
I
fun.
need a better hobby.
Yeah.
But the World Champs, obviously you have to qualify for it, and it kind of is said to be like the pinnacle of triathlon in the way of like try. But I mean everyone has their different idea of pinnacle,
Mhm.
but for me, Kona is like
Yeah.
Kona is it. Yeah.
And this is going to be your second Kona.
Yep, second Kona. Yeah. So I
Okay.
qualified last year, which came as quite a surprise to me, but
Mhm.
it was a very special qualification. So I
Mhm.
took my ticket, and yeah, my race over there was fine. Like it had things go wrong, lost a lot of time, and
Yeah.
finished the race going, oh my God, that was like the best experience of my life. I have wanted Kona for so long, but the athlete in me was
Mhm.
like, okay, that race was shit. And I want to go back and redeem myself, which I know sounds a bit silly, but
No.
athlete versus experience is two different things. So it was
Mhm.
like the most divine experience last year. Like couldn't write it any other way, but there's so much in me that I've got things I'm chasing and hunting. So when I qualified again this year, it was like, we're on. Okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna do it.
And when you
Yeah.
qualified this year, was that like a plan? Which race did you qualify at? Like,
So,
how,
so I
tell
qualified
me
at the
all about it.
same event. So I qualified at Ironman New Zealand
Mhm.
again. Last year when I qualified, I was fourth, and they had 5 slots in my age group. And this year they've changed the way you can qualify, and it's on this performance pool, like statistics, and it's a lot harder to qualify now.
Mhm.
And this year when I raced, I had no intention of going to Kona. Affordability, I was like, I'll go 2027, and that'll be the year. I had this year to just do Ironman New Zealand for fun,
Yeah.
enjoy it. And it wasn't a great like build. My builds always seem to have problems, but it
Mhm.
was just there for funsies. And I went into that race super like, this is just here to like, I love the sport. And then I ended up coming first in my age group by 22 or 23 minutes.
So
And
incredible.
which was so good. Like
So
it was
incredible.
such a cool like way to like sign that race off. But then when it came to going to the like awards afterwards, you realize with the new way of qualifying that if you get first in your age group, you get a straight ticket. Like obviously you've got to pay for it, but you
Yeah.
qualify straight away. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, like I've qualified. And
Mhm.
then they do what's called your performance pool. And if you don't come first, your times get thrown into the performance pool. And we realized, I think it threw me down to like 14th or something, which
Oh,
meant I might not necessarily been able to go if someone else took their slot before me, because it's all based
It's
on like
crazy.
athletes per category,
Hmm.
like brings age comes into it and stuff. So women
Hmm.
of a higher age group with a slower time than me might have been put forward higher on the performance pool because they did really well for like their age.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my
Sure.
age is quite a competitive age.
Yes. Yeah.
So I just looked at my coach and I looked at my husband and we were like, oh shit, like what if you don't come first next year? I was like, oh
Mm,
no, like I don't want to risk it.
yeah.
So we kind of just had, 12 hours to think about it. And I was like, I want to go. Like there's
Yeah.
so much in me that wants redemption. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had the oopsie and I took the ticket.
Oops. Do you find that
Oops.
like that pressure of having to decide quickly to be like, was there a part of you a few weeks later or like a few days later being like, oh, should I have accepted this? Or was it just like, nah, I have no regrets at
Um,
all?
in the moment of it, because obviously
Mm,
the awards were the next day. So I did have like 12 hours, maybe less than 12 hours to go and like make that
yeah.
decision. And we went back and forth and had lots of chats about it. And there was such a big pull for me to
Mm,
do it.
mm.
But then, a few weeks later, I'm like, oh shit, like this actually is a big
Now we have
commitment.
to figure this out.
I
Yeah.
now we actually have to figure it out
Mhm.
financially as well.
Mm.
And a big one was after Ironman New Zealand, I said I would take a few months off to just like unwind. And by
Mhm.
taking the Kona slot, it was like, well, no, there's no time to unwind. We go into the build. And I
Yeah.
think that side of it, I wasn't necessarily like mentally aware of when I was like, oh my God, so exciting, let's take the slot.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then realizing, oh, I have to train through winter all over again. And this
Yeah.
actually is a slog.
Yeah.
So no regrets, absolutely no regrets at all. But you definitely think more about other things later on that you're like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
was that the right call? But it definitely was. Like I'm happy with my decision. It's
Yeah.
worked out.
Nice. And so we should probably tell the people how I come into this
Yeah.
because they're probably
Do
like,
you want to tell the people how
who
you
are
come
you?
into this?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. How
Okay.
did we meet?
So
Like,
a little bit of context for people. I've never actually met Tamsin in real life,
this is so
which
good.
seems a little bit crazy. But I found Tamsin online on Instagram last year when you did New
I'm
Zealand,
in New Zealand.
Ironman.
Yeah.
And she had a sleigh finish line photo. And I think you made a post about your dad. And I don't know how I found that post. It must have come up on
I
like,
might have just tagged like Ironman New Zealand or something
I
like
don't
hashtag
know.
Ironman. I don't
I
even
don't know.
know.
But at the time, I was like trying to draw more photos for people. Like I do like line drawings of people's photos. Throwback. What a
Which
time.
was very cool, by the way.
What a time. But I sent Tamsin a message being like, can I draw this photo for you? Because I thought it was so like perfect for a drawing. And Tamsin was like, yeah, of course. And
Like, yes,
then,
please.
yeah. And then I actually had decided at the start of last year to train for my own triathlon, but I didn't know like where to start or if I should get a coach or if I should just use ChatGPT. You shouldn't just use ChatGPT.
Should
You
not
should
use
get a coach.
ChatGPT.
But I had been messaging Tamsin through Instagram, I think, and then we just got talking about
Yeah.
triathlon because she had obviously done a triathlon and done very well. And turns out she was a coach. And something just in my mind was like, I should keep this woman in my DMs. Like we should keep talking.
Like, let's just do this.
Yeah. And then I was like, can you coach me to my first Olympic distance triathlon? And she did very well for
And
like
you
6
trained
months.
so good and you did it. Like, oh, so happy for
What a
you.
time. That was a good era. So then Tamsin became my coach for like 6 months. And then I did the triathlon. And then I haven't really had a goal since. But Tamsin stayed in my
You'll get
life.
back on the
And
bus. Yeah, now I'm like this leech you can't get rid of.
no, I literally love him. You're literally the best.
Love a leech.
And then you qualified again in Taupo at the start of the year. And I was like, that is crazy that you've just gone and done this again. And then Tamsin made a joke of like, how funny would it be if like you came to Kona? Because I also get content of people, so it would be sick to film it. And then we kind of spoke that into fruition, didn't we?
Yeah, it kind of just became a thing. I
Yeah.
realized when I took my like slot, there was a very high chance that my
Hmm.
husband wasn't going to be able to come with me.
Hmm.
And so I had to figure out, okay, well, if you go, like, who are you going to take? And it's
Mm.
so interesting because like there are so many people that would be like, oh, Hawaii, like, yeah, I'd go. But really, it's not like Hawaii, like sitting on a couch, like, a beach chair and like drinking cocktails. Like, that is not Kona Ironman.
Yeah.
Is like you're there training in the heat leading into
Yeah.
it, and it's just crazy. And like I think that would be like so many people's worst nightmares to go to this incredible place and be like, oh, I can't actually be a tourist. I'm like
Oh,
dialed. Whereas I know for you, you were like, man, like a pinnacle for you is like spectating
Kona.
to see the pros and everything is Kona.
Yeah, yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, I feel like there's a call here, there's a pull here. And I don't know
Oh,
why, but I just was like, nah, Julia, I reckon she will be so the person to come with me. And as I
oh,
said, Karen couldn't come, and that's totally fine. We worked it out, but
yeah.
it was like someone has to come with me. And that, for context, there, I don't
Mm,
drive, and I have
mhm.
accommodation that's 20 minutes out of like the hub, and I needed someone to help assist back and forth
Yeah,
throughout the time of being in Kona. And
yeah.
right here is
And
my
here I
girl.
am. I'm actually just
She
going to make
is.
sure that you are fed and sleeping and
It's
safe
gonna be
as
and
well.
safe, yeah, and
I'm going
safe,
to try and
and
keep
just
you
all the
safe.
treats.
Even though I'm so scared of driving, that's like the biggest thing I'm worried about, the
Oh,
drive.
we're gonna have fun.
Yes.
Like we'll
Yeah, it's
just
going to
laugh
be
about it. Put
fun.
on some good like calming music, and we'll be sweet.
Hawaiian music, especially. Yes, like
Oh, like, see, I'm getting excited now. I
yeah,
really
this is
am.
wild. This is so crazy. Okay, so how are you feeling now about actually going with a
Like as
random
I said, there
person
was
as well?
with not random though. I feel like I've known you for like 30 years, even though I haven't.
It's
Like it's
crazy.
fine.
So
Like
strange.
it's yeah, weird. But I love life and I love things
Yeah.
like that, those connections you make, and you're like, I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah.
No, I feel good about it. As I said, there's no regrets in my decision to go.
Yeah.
My build has not been perfect.
Hmm.
I'm 12 weeks out from having surgery on my throat, which was not on the plan. Turns
No.
out I had a cyst growing in my throat that was making me very sick, which has given me big answers as to why I've just kind of felt like shit for a while.
Yeah.
And since that, now I feel really good. So
Okay.
training is finally back on. And
Hmm.
like, I think with endurance, I don't want to say you bounce back because you don't, but you hold endurance within your
Mm.
being. Like lots of years of doing the sport,
Hmm.
they are there within you. So when you do
Yeah.
start back up, yeah, heart rate might be higher, might not feel as fit or as strong, but my body recognizes what I'm doing as normal.
Yeah.
So you kind of just dial back in quite
Yeah.
quickly. So I've just ticked off a really good week, which I think I needed
Yes.
mentally, just to be like, okay, like I actually can do this. And now I think we're 7 weeks out, so I've
Yeah.
just got 5, 6 weeks of like solid under me,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm feeling really confident about it. Like the numbers, they're not what they were, and they're not what I would like them to be
Hmm.
right now. But
Hmm.
I don't also have that thought of I can't do this. I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
can, and if it's a little off, like it's fine.
Yeah.
I still think I'm capable of doing better than I did last year, and that's all
Hmm.
I want out of this. So.
Yeah.
I think if I could knock off a few minutes and be like, that's the redemption. It might not be like the full send redemption
Yeah.
I wanted, but who knows?
Yeah.
I might have a phenomenal race for me and I'll be
Yeah.
sweet. So yeah.
And I
So
just
it's
love
like
every
basically
second.
hell's bells. Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. And
Yeah.
it's just hell's bells for the next few weeks of just like, yeah, I'm tired, but harden up, go get it done.
You're literally the strongest person ever. If anyone doesn't know Tamsin's story, first off, you need to go figure out that, like, you just need to be aware
There's a
of
lot.
Tamsin's story. If you could, like, sum it up in 3 points, what are the main, like, things you want people to know about you and your
um,
journey?
I had like a massive
Hmm.
brain bleed at age 15, which resulted in lots of
Hmm.
brain surgery. After that, I had a lot of medical issues, inclusive of chronic
Hmm.
epilepsy they couldn't control or get on top of, which
Hmm.
I would say took a decade away from me
Hmm.
in the way of like my norm. And then pretty much since then, there's just been every medical nightmare under the sun come through my doors. But I've become a big believer on climb the mountain, get over the thing, and just keep aiming for what's on the other side. I
Yeah.
don't like my health to define me. I mean, it will in some capacity of my life, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, that was hard, but I want to go and chase other hard things too. So
Yeah.
here I am, like found triathlon and yeah, that's my thing. And
I feel
oh, a
like you've
big
just
one
been
would
through
be that,
hard things the whole
yeah,
time.
but it makes me a hard person. Do
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Like you get to
I
choose your hard now.
exactly.
Mm.
And I also think like I couldn't do stuff because of this reason. And
Mm.
then I might face something that's like 1% of that and being like, well, I can still do this. Like, yeah, that might
Yeah.
stop the like someone else, but it's not going to stop me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm better than anyone or I'm more like resilient or more dialed or anything like that. I'm not. I'm just, it's taught me to just be like,
Yeah.
Tamsin, that's mine now. Go keep going, or
Mhm.
like it's just made me a bit more of a fighter. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just made my journey what it is. So
Yeah.
there's moments where I'm like, I wish it was different, but do I? Because would I be who I am now? Might not
No,
be.
probably
Like,
not.
I don't think I would be chasing the crazy that I chase now.
Mhm.
And I don't chase it for like, I don't know, like kudos or anything like that.
Mm.
I just want to find my limit. And that's
Yeah.
probably is a point that I missed is my doctors told me I wouldn't do this sort of thing again. Like I didn't do triathlon pre my brain bleed, but I was a
Mhm.
runner and
Mhm.
did a lot of long distance running. And that basically was like, oh no, you can't do that now. And for a long time I believed that. Whereas now I'm like, no, like
Look at
where's
you
the
now,
limit? I'll find it.
doctors. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
legit.
like, sorry, I no. So
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
that's bit of my story.
Yeah, amazing. And do you like going back to the numbers conversation? Do you actually have like number goals for Kona that you are like wanting to
Um,
chase, or are you just like stoked with whatever at this stage?
because of like having to have
Yeah.
surgery and stuff like that at the moment, I just like A to B,
Nice.
cross the finish line and be proud of that.
Nice.
But when I qualified from Ironman New Zealand, I did a really good race
Mm.
after having not a great build because my health was terrible, which links into having to have throat surgery. And
Hmm.
I raced hard. I raced strong, had a chain drop, lost time, lost my sub 10, and I
Hmm.
went into like that qualification being like, I want to aim for like the race that is like strong, the athlete's race, and just go as hard as I can.
Hmm.
And when I finished Ironman New Zealand, I felt like pretty fit considering. So
Yeah.
mentally, I was so dialed to be like, I'm going hell's bells. And because that hasn't happened, I can see
You're
those numbers
excited.
are different, but
Yeah.
you never know what happens on race day. I might feel
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. And if that's
Yeah.
the case, then stick to the plan and just do my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that I'm not going to do as well as I had hoped because I might. So
Yeah.
I just have to see kind of what the day offers. It might be so hot I might pass out. Who knows? Like, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Please don't.
Um,
I don't want to deal
so
with that.
you're like, I don't know what to do. So yeah,
I'll
so
be
the
there.
numbers wise, yeah, the numbers wise, I think the numbers will be better in some capacity too
Yeah.
last year. Like I've got a different coach and we've worked on my weaknesses a lot more.
Hmm.
And the build, like the last year has been so different to what it was prior to. So who knows? I could still do
Yeah.
really well. And
Yeah.
I hope to do
Nice.
well. But for me, finishing is doing well. So
Yeah. Amazing.
just a few minutes faster from last year.
But wasn't New Zealand also way faster than your Kona time last year?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost a lot of time out on course last year. I stopped
Yeah.
like X amount of times. I had mechanicals.
Yeah.
I lost like predominantly all of my nutrition out
Yeah.
on like just fell out, came off my
So
bike and then
rough.
came into my halfway marker and they couldn't find my bag, which had my reserve. So
Oh,
I don't have IBS, but I've got a really sensy tummy when it comes to like other race
yeah.
like fueling systems, and Morton, which is what we had on course, ain't
Yeah.
it for me. And I knew from that moment where I couldn't pick up that second lot, I was just like, okay, this is a matter of survival now. At some point, your stomach's going to go. And with everything that went wrong on the bike, I knew the run was going to fall apart at some point. And I think there's a video of me at 15 kilometers into the run where I passed Kira and he's like, how are you feeling? And I'm like, my stomach's really sore. And then I think it
Oh,
was at 18K, I like my whole stomach went into like full on spasm, stopped, walk. I couldn't even walk. I was like bending over, touching my toes, said the F word a few times and was just
oh.
like, holy shit. And I think I walked for like 20 minutes of trying to run.
Yeah.
No, I can't. 30 minutes trying to run, can't. And then eventually it settled down after a good, like, I'd say an
Mm,
hour of discomfort. And then I was able to run the last like
mm.
10K home. Not
Yeah.
solid, but enough. So yeah, knowing that was what
Yeah.
my race was, I know this time round it should be a better day
Yeah.
regardless, because I
Yeah.
hopefully won't face those sorts of situations. And
Yeah.
if I do, we just problem solve on the day.
Yeah. Always. And it's so good that you can like know that that is what caused it kind of thing instead
Oh,
of your body
100%.
just like
Yeah, yeah.
not
I just can't do
reacting.
Morton. Like it's
Yeah.
just is what it is. But the thing is this stuff happens to everybody. Like
Yeah.
you could have this perfect
Fully.
plan in your mind, and then you have a puncture, and then you come into an aid station, you forget to grab water because you're distracted by something else, and then suddenly you're dehydrated. If you're
Yeah.
dehydrated, game over. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot to think about, and
Yeah.
I always say Ironman is just problem solving on the day. Three
Oh,
disciplines, you are literally just trying not to forget things.
yeah.
Right.
Proper. So
Proper.
what's the plan to wrap up? What's the plan for like the next, 7 weeks till race day? And not even just like for
I
Kona, like just in life with your business and everything.
Yeah, I just want to knuckle down. I want
Mm,
these 5 weeks to be like hell's bells, as I said, and just be like these weeks actually were great.
yeah.
And I want to walk away from that feeling really strong and go into this race the strongest I feel I can. And yeah, just survive that hard of what that is amongst family and work and everything. So yeah, just get through it, really.
Yeah,
Just get
nice.
through it. Yeah.
Yay. Let's go. Hopefully
And
we
then,
see the people again before we go to Kona.
yeah.
But if we're not, well, who knows what we'll come up with, but
We might
you'll
even do one
see
over
stuff
there
from
in
Kona.
Kona.
That's
Yeah,
for sure.
eating our yummy tropical fruit in the
I'm so
warmth.
excited. I'm
I'm
literally so
so
excited.
excited.
Make
It
sure
is
you're
so
following
cold. I
Tamsin,
just want
everyone.
heat.
You're cold. I'm fucking so cold. So
Oh
sorry
yeah,
to
you're way
swear.
colder.
I'm so cold. But I'm so
Oh,
ready
sorry,
for
was I
some
not meant
warmth.
to swear? Because I have a potty mouth. I am terrible.
We swear here. Cool. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been so fun. We're going to do this again before Kona. And if you have any questions for Tamsin, especially, let us know because that's what we'll cover in the next one. I want to do another one of these before we go to Kona.
Okay, lock in.
People want to, I'm sure they want to know all of the
The
things.
peoples want to know.
And like, I want to know, like everything to do with your nutrition, I want to know that too.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know? Yeah. So we'll
I'd
do
love to say I'm
another.
winging it, but no, I'm dialed.
You're
Dialed.
actually fully not winging any of this, are you?
No,
You've
no, I
got
got
a
a cool
whole
team
plan.
behind me. I got a great
Yay.
team behind me, so we're good.
Yay,
Like,
we could talk about that too. Well, thanks for joining us,
yeah.
guys. Go message Tamsin on Instagram or me too and follow along. Okay.
See ya.
Okay, bye.